Hi, everybody. This is Kathleen Gubitosi of KathleenGubitosi.com, where I teach emerging speakers, leaders, and performers how to set their sacred message free using the most potent gift we share, our voices. And I'm coming to you today to give you some tips on how to speak clearly while wearing a mask, because it's something that is very important for all of us right now to protect our own health, the health of our loved ones, our friends and neighbors, and the people we do business with, that we wear our masks when we cannot maintain 6 feet of social, or rather physical, distance space. I don't like to call it social distancing, because social, I think friends, and I want to be with my friends making connections. So physical distance space. And one of the things I've observed is that when people are wearing their masks out in public, they're often asked to repeat themselves over and over and over again. The workers in the stores can't understand what you're saying. You as a customer can't understand what the clerk is saying. So I decided to come up with a few tips to help you communicate clearly while wearing your mask. Now, it's really funny that the mask is actually a musical term that singers use for bringing their voice right here near the front of their face. And usually you feel some vibrations in here. So singing in the mask refers to forward resonance. And forward resonance is when your voice is in front of you. So it's a good imagery to use of thinking of your voice being out here in front of you. One of the tricks that I use with my clients is to have them imagine that they have some type of a candy right in the middle of their tongue. Butterscotch, a lifesaver, anything like that. And imagine that right in the middle of their tongue. And then that's where the voice starts. So you're putting the voice there, right in the middle of your tongue, and then imagine it flying out toward the face of the person that you are speaking to. And ideally, you want to use enough force of speaking, enough strength in speaking, enough breathing in speaking, which we'll get to in a minute, so that they can hear you. So now, if we're doing that, and now I have to put my mask on, right? So I have my mask. And if I'm just talking like this and I'm not doing anything special right now, it might be very hard to hear me. But if I imagine, and I don't change my pitch, but if I imagine that my voice is in the middle of my tongue and it's coming from the middle of my tongue coming out to you on this video, then you can hear me more clearly, even though I haven't changed the pitch of my voice. So that's one imagery you can use. But the real thing I wanted to talk to you about today was staying in what's known as your optimal pitch range. Now, this is not my optimal pitch range, and that is what I was using to speak through the mask just now, was this pitch, right? So you can hear that it's kind of muffled. It's kind of muffled when I'm not wearing the mask. It's not the clearest my voice can be, because the clearest my voice can be is if I move the pitch of my voice right to about here. You can hear me much easier than if I'm speaking here. And that goes double for wearing the mask. Right now, I'm not talking in my optimal pitch range, but I am imagining that I have my butterscotch candy or my lifesaver in the middle of my tongue and that my voice is out here in front of the mask. Now, I'm going to move my voice into my optimal pitch range, and I'm still going to imagine my candy in the middle of my tongue and my voice coming through the mask and out to you. And without doing anything else except changing the pitch at which I'm speaking, you can hear me much clearer than you did before if I spoke like this. Now, how do you find your optimal pitch range so that you can use this during your day? The easiest thing to do to find your optimal pitch range is to sing happy birthday. Most of us gravitate to our natural happy pitch range when we sing happy birthday. Something that I do all the time is that non-verbal agreement. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. So you pretend that somebody's talking to you, you're really not paying attention, but you're tacitly agreeing. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. And then you take it from a mm-hmm and you turn it into an ah sound. Again, this is not singing. This is just mm, ah, mm, ah. And then you keep that. That gives you the pitch around which you should stay. So once you can hear that inside your head and outside your body, hi, how are you? What's going on today? This is more of my optimal pitch range. Now, it's not just one note. You don't want to be monotone because that's no fun either. But it gives you an idea of where you should be speaking to have your voice come out and reach your listener clearly with the least amount of effort on your part. And it is a super, super big help when wearing the mask. This is my super big help because I'm using my optimal pitch range and you can hear me much better than you can if I am speaking down here, even though I haven't changed my volume at all. I didn't change my volume at all. Wow. Neither one of those is very clear, but hi, how are you? Hi, it's nice to see you today. Thank you very much. I'll take 2 of those, please. So work on those items. The butterscotch candy for your forward in the mask resonance. Happy birthday. And hi, how are you? Hi, I'd like. Hi, I'm looking for. And that will help you to be better understood without your mask and especially with your mask. This is Kathleen Gubitosi of KathleenGubitosi.com, where I teach emerging speakers, leaders, and performers how to set their sacred message free using the most potent gift we share, our voices. Have a great day, everybody.